Yo, 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 yo. All right, so this is kind of weird. This is my very first episode of my very first podcast. So if either you're watching this on my YouTube channel or you're listening to me for the first time, so basically I'm talking to you from the future. So it's either you're very early and you finally seeing this podcast, you're seeing this podcast, or I didn't quit, which is kind of weird to think about because I literally just had this idea pop in my head yesterday that I was going to make a podcast. But anyway. Yo, it's your boy Dave, and welcome to Kohai Dispatch. Listen, this isn't one of those podcasts I'm trying to make you like I'm trying to pretend I'm trying to figure stuff out, which I'm not. Like Kohai means literally apprentice or newcomer, which I still am. I'm still literally trying to figure stuff out as I go along. So there's no making how I make 6 figures in 30 days. I wake up at 5 a.m. and drink lemon water, go for a 10-mile hike or run, I carry a boat, and how to become a millionaire by the age of 22 when I am literally about to turn 29 in March. So, nah, I'm not that guy. I'm still rattle-brained, confused half the time. I'm still learning, still messing stuff up, still Googling how to do stuff. Like, why is my Shopify store not working, not getting sales? Why aren't I gaining followers on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all that stuff? And I'm still doing like tutorial how to work AI, how to make certain game edits, what anime is the best animes to talk about and stuff like that. And I'm still learning how to run a podcast, which is kind of weird. So this is basically me doing a weekly brain dump. This is all the podcasts going to be like. These are, well, for instance, going to be like basically field notes. Like what I did this week, what anime I watched this week, what worked out for me for my clothing brand store, what worked out for me for my YouTube channel, what worked out for me all across social media, anything that comes off the brain. So I'm not a guru. I'm not trying to explain to you stuff that works and what doesn't work or what you should do. I'm just bringing that Kohai energy that we are still learning, still building. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. And I hope you listeners, you're somebody who's still trying to figure stuff out on what's going on. And you're trying to, push through and whatever. But anyway, if you don't know what Kohai means by this point, I already said it like 10 times, I think. Probably not, but you were going to pretend like I did. It's basically the junior, the apprentice, the underclassman, the one still learning from the senpai. If you don't have a senpai like me, then you still the Kohai of the game. And honestly, I relate to that way more than calling myself the founder or CEO, because CEO sounds like people got their lives together, and founder, you already figured stuff out. You already thought of everything out. You already planned everything out in advance. But like I said, I ate cereal. I woke up yesterday, ate some cereal, did nothing for about a few hours, and this popped in my head that I might as well do it since I'm already doing YouTube and other social media stuff, and as well as, like I said, trying to build my own clothing brand. So might as well. And plus, I like trying to build stuff and trying to build everything, all my social stuff up for like the last 5 years, and really hasn't gotten traction. So might as well do something else while I'm still trying to build that up. And I'm still learning in real time. So if this comes off a little rattle brains to you, it's because it's like I said, this is what these podcasts is going to be like. Me rambling off the dome about a lot of while it's going through my week. So I don't want it to come off like a guru, like I said, a guru or anything like that, like somebody who has all their shit together, because I don't have all my shit together. And I'm still figuring stuff out. And that's where I think a lot of people don't want to admit. They don't want to admit that they don't have everything figured out and they're still learning, but yet they try to play it off they did. Like they don't realize that we got treated like an anime. Like we're in our training arc right now. So why not start a podcast? Because this is my training arc that I'm going through as we speak. So, quick backstory. I've always been into three main things. Actually, four main things over the last few years. Always been lifetime anime. My number one favorite one is Naruto. If you like One Piece, I'm sorry, it's mid. Um, Always been into gaming. My favorite game of all time is the Kingdom Hearts series. I started getting into clothing back during COVID, and I've been dabbling in the tech. So, but I would say this though: out of all these four things, mainly the anime, gaming, and clothing, it's been very taxing on my wallet for me for the last few years. I started a clothing brand back in 2020. First, it was called Dreams of Fear, and I had no idea what I was doing. I bought a heat press in here. If you're watching this on the video wise, you see I'm sitting in my office with my heat press literally to my right will be like your left, depending on where how you're watching it. If you're listening to this on like Spotify or whatever I put it up on, yeah, I got a heat press. Started ordering some blank shirts. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even have a logo yet. I just started making shirts. I lost a crap ton of money. Spent a crap ton of money on stencils and prints and stuff like that. I didn't know how to. For somebody who for a little sidebar, I went to school for business, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use my degree. That's the problem with college. But didn't come from a graphic design background. Didn't know how to really run a brand. And I was also tired of that. I was starting my own YouTube journey at the same time as a gaming channel. And I still was, I was so over the place to the point where that brand was doomed to fail. I was watching tutorials, didn't work. I was watching tutorials how to make a Shopify store. It helped out, but it still wasn't getting traction. I thought, like everybody else, I put something out there, I should get instant gratitude. That was the biggest lie I said to myself, and I still kept pushing through. Kept saying, no, I'm gonna get instant gratitude. It's like YouTube. It's like once they start getting views, I'm gonna get instant gratitude. They wanna like my stuff. I like my stuff. They should like my stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't plan out, which led to me having a few mental breakdowns, as well as even on like the YouTube side stuff. I went from doing vlogging type stuff. I knew I wanted to get into the gaming scene. Got into the gaming scene. Literally, I had a video, and it was a banger, in my opinion. Had a video. Went to go play. I think what game was I playing? I'm playing Fortnite. And my hard drive that I had to get formatted to. I was playing off my PS4 at the time. I had to get formatted to the PS4 format, and deleted the entire video that I had edited that was saved on our hard drive. Oh man, it just broke. I just broke down and cried for like 10 minutes. But I learned from it, and now what is it? 2026. Now I have the new brand, the Mixed Kohai, which comes from me being mixed myself, as well as learning all the mixture of stuff. And now I learned from that little bit of setback, and I learned how to design, learn how to use print on demand, which is the smartest thing ever. Learn how to be a better editor, better content creator, and I started like after going through like a little burnout period, started a little bit having the fun and slowly working my way back into the content creating and work back into creating a personal brand and a clothing brand, but it always still felt slightly off. Like I didn't feel like me sometimes. But I realized that I had to start over and reevaluate stuff and come up with the new name, Mixed Kohai, like I said. But I just literally had to take a step back and just reevaluate everything I was doing. So after I did that, came back, and realized, what am I doing here? Like, seriously, what am I doing here? Like, I'm posting games on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, that I necessarily am not good at, nor am I really enjoying myself playing. As well as on the clothing side, I'm like, I'm putting stuff out there that's, we would say niche wise popular, but it's not the type of stuff like I will wear. So I like, I had to take a step. After I took that step back, I was like, let me get back to the grind. Let me get back to actually doing stuff I actually like to do. Which came to me slowly start playing games that I actually like playing. I had one game I was on for a while. Don't get me wrong. I hate FPS games. I suck at. But I like playing Apex. I sucked at Apex, but I like playing Apex for a while until I got very annoyed with the community and just left. But now I'm back to playing anime style open world games, having fun while doing it, as well as for my clothing brand. Now I found a little sense of empowerment, like making stuff that I like and I will actually rock, and I hope other people will mess with it too. I mean, my clothing brand, the Mixed Kohai, takes a lot of stuff from anime and Japanese street culture, which I do enjoy. I really want to go to Japan one day. I really do, and visit there, and see how it is out there. But I started making clothing. Like, I still not seeing the traction I want, but I'm having fun while doing it. So going further in depth with these the clothing brands in general. Mixed Kohai isn't just a clothing brand. It's more of a mindset. It's for the people who are still trying to figure stuff out. It's still leveling up, still learning skills, still broke but ambitious, still students at heart. Like, we're not masters yet of anything, but we're not senpais. We're still grinding, still in the lab, getting better, bit by bit, but we coming back and keep coming back and keep growing, getting better. That's the Kohai energy. And honestly, that energy is way more interesting than pretending like we already made it. I mean, y'all ain't listening to me right now. It's episode 1. If you guys on my channel, The Mixed Kohai, my YouTube channel, The Mixed Kohai, you'll see I have 83 subs. I mean, it's going on. This is going on the channel as well as the podcast. So you'll see that, and I'm still coming back here day in and day out, trying to post stuff, trying to post shorts, and all my socials, trying to post product pictures on all my socials, and trying to grow as much as I can. Which leads me to the podcast today that I literally was just thinking about. Why should I start a podcast? I say it would be hilarious because I can't speak. I get rattling very much. I have ADD. So my brain be all over the place. It'll be me just sitting here rambling on the mic, just talking. I don't even like talk. And no one's gonna fight part is I coach high school wrestling, and I don't even really like talking in front of people. So I figure might as well just grab the mic. I have nothing to lose, and I might as well chat the shit. I know what stuff I like to talk about. I might as well just go off what my brain's thinking about that week, and be like, "Yo, either this is what I learned this week. This anime episode was good this week. That episode was good. This game sucked. That game sucked. This is going to a week suck." And just try to be no filter, not pretending. Yes, if a little bit is off the top of the dome right now, and if you're watching visually, yes, you might see my eyes drip down from the camera just a little bit, because I have some of my notes up on my screen that I want to hit, that I'm just skipping. Some ones I'm skipping over, some ones I'm jumping back and forth. But it's just me just putting my thoughts out there into the world, into the Kohai universe, and just keep pushing. So, yeah, this is what you're going to expect from this. from episodes coming forward. I probably already know, like, I already said a good amount of it, but if you guys are gonna probably like, this guy's freaking dumb. He sounds dumb, and he's just ramming off of bullshit. And you'd be just about right. But it's authentic bullshit. So, anyways, for the next upcoming episodes, we'll be talking about literally streetwear, just in general, the status of my clothing brand, the status of my YouTube channel, the state of gaming, state of anime, going through design process, go through brand building, go to behind the scenes. Well, if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, you got to go onto the YouTube channel and watch that stuff. I'm not really trying to talk. I'm not trying to really talk about that on the pod. You have to see. I like showing that visually. Like, if you're watching this, the video version of the podcast, this is my studio, my office as of right now. However, those who's been following the channel knows that I'm working on my room downstairs in my basement, where it's going to get turned into the ultimate bedroom gaming setup and studio area that could possibly build for me, as well as anything that I have come to thought. So, because like literally, if I had to put in anime terms, like personality wise, I have you could say I'm like Naruto, but like Goku. But then it's a little bit like Luffy, never like Ichigo. But sometimes, and I mean sometimes, I can be mindset wise, I could be like Natsu or Lucy. Nah, more so obviously Natsu or Gajo. And other than that, wherever my brain takes me in each podcast is gonna be different. I want to see how I'm gonna be able to flow stuff, like, cause stuff pops in my head like this, like that, there's this and that, and this and that. So you gotta be prepared that it's gonna be it might be a nice cohesive stuff, or it might be just cohesive, and then we're gonna have a little tangent that takes it off for like a good 5-6 minutes, and we bring it back, and then go on another tangent, and then bring it back. Or I just gonna sit there and for probably 20 minutes ramble about what dumb bull crap is going on that happened to me this week. And to be honest, the biggest reason why I'm doing this podcast is because I just want to keep showing up for myself every single day, as well as I feel as though I need to get better on speaking on the mic, speaking the ones and twos, speaking wherever comes to my mind, and like any idea that pops in my head. See get other people's opinions, and we see what they think about it. Even though certain opinions may be wrong, some opinions may be right, and I just get everyone to keep open for them. So, and plus I like to grind and learn and get better and other stuff, you know. So, and that's the figuring out part of what I'm trying to do. But anyways, if you're listening right now, for real, thank you. You're the day ones, like pre-time skip, which is kind of legendary. The next episode, I'm still trying to figure out. It may be more anime related, quote unquote, more anime related. But yeah, we might talk about side characters. We might talk about how anime and streetwear get together, the history of that. We might even talk about anime gaming, anime tech, anime something. The next episode is going to be about just anime. So, thank you for listening to this Kohai Dispatch, the trainer arc only. No shortcuts, report complete. And as well as, thank you.